What is up, everybody? It is Vlad coming at you. It was just Thanksgiving. It's now 12:04 a.m. on the 26th of November, 2021. So, officially Black Friday here in the United States of America. So, for those of you that like to go shopping, you're probably getting ready to go find some deals if there are some brick and mortar stores still doing that type of stuff, I guess. Venture that a lot of online shopping is going to be taking place this year. I know that whenever I was in retail years ago, it was already headed towards that online trend, and I expect it's probably gone through the roof since then. So let's get some stuff out of the way. I am Vlad, part of the Saitama Wolfpack, not your financial advisor. Just sharing my opinions, perceptions, ambitions, and intentions of possible things to come. I like to use my deep voice when I do that part. This video just give you an update, only speculating how things will happen. If you want to, click on the link, or not the link, should I say, where it says show more, right below, and bam, you get all these links right in here that I will give for you. So today, for instance, we've got WeebGang playing in the background. Let me make sure my level is not too loud. I can turn that down maybe just to here. Bring that down a little bit. Make sure we are recording. Looks good. But yeah, lots of different links for you. Somebody was asking about Saitama, the NFTs, and one of the AMA Twitter open spaces. Sorry, I'm like drinking freaking carbonated stuff here, and it's like making me burp. But the links here will get you all over for these various places without having to search. So it's really handy to be able to just come here and not have to do the search. That's, I had to do it myself, and so I'm just like, well, I've already got the link. Here you go. But if you have any questions, please add them down below. Like right here, I said Circus City was out of business in that video yesterday, and they're online only now, and I'm pretty sure they went out. Somebody bought them essentially, and then they're now an online only type of store. So yes, absolutely, I'm pretty sure they still are an online outlet, but it was after they were bought out and they closed all their brick and mortar stores that happened. So, but yeah, Blockbuster is also another good example of what happens whenever you do not follow the trend. Whenever innovation is entering your business, sphere, whatever that may be. Like for a lot of these folks, they failed to realize the potential of the internet. And so whenever companies like, Netflix came in, they put all of those stores where you walk in and you rent a disc. Like, oh, you're like, what's a disc? Yeah, they put all of them out of business because their ability to just bring content to people without leaving their home has really been innovative, and people have loved it. I think we can all agree, most of us, if you're watching this video, probably you have a Netflix account. Just saying. For me, I have T-Mobile. They offer like the military plan, which, if you're a veteran, I definitely recommend you look at T-Mobile's like military plan. I'm sure other companies offer those as well, but if you didn't know that there are companies out there that offer plans for vets and stuff like that, definitely save yourself some money every month on your cell phone bill. But for T-Mobile, they give me Netflix as part of my package, so I've got it by default. I've actually been a Netflix member since before streaming, at least where I could stream. It was probably available, but I mean, when I was part of Netflix originally back in the day, you could rent discs and they would mail them to you, and then you would put them in an envelope, like you just put it back in the envelope, seal it up, ship it back to Netflix. I mean, you could get 3 or 5, I think, at a time, if I remember right, and so I would just rent like 5 at a time. I'd watch one, seal it up, put it in the envelope, send it back, watch the next one, and then they would just keep, sending to me. It was pretty cool. They were really innovative, and they've continued to bring that innovation. Like their, services or not, essentially, I think we can all find at least one Netflix original show that we have enjoyed, because they have created quite a bit of content across all sorts of different genres. So let's move on. what do we got? What do we got? These are my videos, essentially lots of different videos in here for you if you want to go and check those out. I don't know why I have that up in twice. I am Vlad, part of the Saitama Wolfpack, right? Collaborating to educate people in cryptocurrency. Like, thank you, Captain Obvious. If you couldn't tell that I was here basically just educating people, here's your shine. Basically, for me, this has been an adventure. Like, I've been a gamer all my life, been into crypto here the last little while, and I've met so many great people along, both of those avenues, I guess, in life. And here, for what I've found, and I guess in Saitama, I have, for me, it's been, I think, a dream come true. Nobody can speculate, obviously. You can't ever predict the future. If anybody could, then it wouldn't be a fair contest. But with what Saitama has lined up and the deals that they have made, with all the utility that has been provided for this project, it's incredible, in my opinion, to see where this project might be headed. I had talked to the guy that does my NFT art and was asking him basically to just create something that would kind of commemorate this moment, and so this is what we came up with. And I just put, I think we called it sailing out into the metaverse, basically, because for me, that's what this is. We're getting ready to enter this new space that most of us really haven't had a whole lot of interaction with. We've seen it in movies and television, and we've heard about it, we've dreamed about it, but we are finally going to have it at our disposal, and I'm really excited about that. If you have not already, you can watch my video yesterday on augmented reality, where I kind of give you the breakdown on what augmented reality is, what virtual reality is. Augmented and virtual reality are the same thing, essentially, that they go hand in hand. Augmented reality is part of virtual reality. Okay, so they had a comment about that on one of the videos, I think, or something. But yeah, essentially, augmented reality and virtual reality, they go hand in hand. You can't have one without the other, essentially. And so, yes, wave of the future. You have to understand what this technology is, where it's used, and then you'll have an idea of the potential for Saitama, for augmented reality, all of that going forward. They're already using it in medicine. Brain surgeons use it to help them, to assist them while they're doing brain surgeries. I'm sure other surgeons probably use it as well. Heart surgeons, who knows? I'm only speculating, but that is going to increase, I would think, on a much, much larger scale, because people have been seeing this type of technology in movies for a long time now. You can go back and watch several different Marvel movies. They've used it in several of those that I can think of off the top of my head. Guardians of the Galaxy, Iron Man. Those are definite ones where you'll see a lot of augmented reality and holograms, virtual reality type stuff. That stuff is headed our way. It's just a matter of the technology catching up. You have to be able to fit the processing power required to do that stuff into a device small enough to fit inside the room. If you go back and look at the first computer ever made, it was ginormous. Took up 2 floors in a building, big rooms. And it didn't do hardly anything. We're talking the wristwatch that people wore during the 80s as a calculator had a lot more calculating and computing power than that thing did. Moore's law. Like I said, if you want to, go check out my video yesterday from basically on augmented reality. It'll kind of break that down. It's a little bit long. Towards the end, I was just kind of showing people videos from Vegas, because there's been a lot of FUD going around, and I just wanted to show everybody what I had as an experience, I guess, at least part of it, in Vegas, and what helped reassure me in this project, what I already knew. But sure, you can walk in and still kind of have doubts, even knowing what you have. After that event, though, just no doubt. I literally haven't, opened my Coinbase wallet in so long now. I don't look at my price on anything. If I have the money, I buy more dips. I'm not telling anybody to do anything. You know, like I said, I'm not your financial advisor or anything. I'm not paid to do any of this. My channel's not even monetized. Like, let's look. I don't think I've got enough watch hours if I were to look at that. Man, I hope this video hasn't been playing the whole time. It has. What was the volume on it? It was probably loud enough to screw this video up too, wasn't it? Let me unmute this real quick. Doo-doo. Yeah, we'll see. It might not have screwed it up, but yeah, there's a chance that I might have to remake this video because I don't do any post-editing. So essentially, yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, the thing that for me with this project, like I said, there's been so much utility that I've seen here even just recently, and kind of seen I think maybe a preview of things to come, that I don't care about a lot of things. Like, people have been asking in some of the AMA spaces, oh, what are the numbers on the staking and all this and that? And I'm like, I couldn't tell you. I'm not really concerned with it. And I'm like a numbers guy, honestly. Like, I'm a numbers guy. I mean, I was a nuclear reactor operator in the Navy. You have to know a lot of stupid math. I hated it. I suck at math on just paper. Whenever you're just doing math in class to be, you know, doing math, suck at it. But you give it to me and, like, I have to solve for a real answer, I can do that. Whenever it came to actually using math, I was fine. But just to do math on paper, for whatever reason, my brain's like, I need an answer. I can't give you X plus Y times Z, all this, you know, and not give you a real answer at the end. Without it, I'm just like lost, you know. So my brain just doesn't want to work that way, I guess. But I'm a numbers guy, and I just don't care about the numbers on the staking. I know they're going to be fantastic. I know that I'm going to stake all my tokens whenever the time comes. So why do I care? I don't. I really don't. It's going to be or it's not going to be. Regardless, I'm going to do it, right? That's how it works. Like, I know that I'm going to get a pretty good percentage return on it. You cannot take your money into a bank and get a better return just anywhere. That's not possible. And so why would you not want to just take and stake all of your tokens and just say thank you? Like, why are you guys being so stinking critical? Do you not understand? Whenever you are sitting here constantly acting like a bunch of crybabies, saying, oh, hold my hand, I need to know what all the numbers are, you are taking away from their time. Not to, like, be a jerk or anything. I'm just trying to let you know that's what you look like. You look like a bunch of crybaby bitches who cannot go a day without having an AMA from the devs. And you get it. Like, that's what's insane. You get almost every stinking day a live AMA with at least one of the Saitama devs. These guys over here, whether it's Russell or Steve or Aaron or Nam, any of them, they show up almost every day somewhere on an AMA. And you guys bug the crap out of them instead of just supporting them, you know. And I'm not saying everybody. I'm just saying there's people out here and they're watching my video now. That's who I'm speaking to. Most of you that watch my videos, this is not directed towards you. This is directed towards a few. And, you know, the haters love to hate, and that's why I know they're watching this video. So, like I said, this is towards them, you know. But, guys, like, if you have not seen the amount of attack as, like, a preview of what Saitamask is and what it poses for these people, I don't know what else to tell you. I've tried to tell you. Others have tried to tell you. People are scared of this project because they know what it means for them. Okay? And so all I can say is to do your own research, watch my videos, go over to Twitter. You can come over here to Twitter and find all sorts of stuff, you know, over there. And we are on Bud Bronte, essentially. Bud is putting out lots of good information. Like, so WaferCoin is the first, I think it's the first official, you know, coin that's going to be listed on Saitamask. And so if you haven't already, check out WaferCoin. You know, whenever it comes to Saitamask, boom. You know, if you like that project, you can hop on it. I'm pretty sure you can already buy it now on PancakeSwap. Make sure, one of the things I want to point out to folks, you know, that if you're new to my channel and stuff, I try and educate people where I can. you need to be super cautious anywhere and everywhere out there, because there are, if I'm not mistaken, at least the last time I looked, 3 apps on the Google Play Store for PancakeSwap. And when I looked into it, there's not an actual app for PancakeSwap like on any stores. It's just like on Uniswap. You're going to be on their website on the computer. You know what I mean? I would not be trading on your phones for these exchanges like Uniswap and PancakeSwap. I do not use them on my phone at all, unless like I use Uniswap now exclusively inside a Coinbase wallet. You can go to the dApp section, load up Uniswap, and boom, swap right in there if you're going to use Uniswap. But for me personally, I'm just like, nope, no thanks. I will stick to my computer. I don't do any trading on my phone like that. So I've seen too many people connect to something they're not supposed to, and boom, your wallet's gone. I got way too much, future millions to play around. So no thank you. But make sure that you come over here, support Bud and everybody else, guys. There are all sorts of tweets that come out throughout the day that'll give you good information. Like this one here, essentially, Bud asked me to, spread the word on this, and so I sent this out to everybody. If you didn't see this morning, here we are covering it. Transforming lives across the world. Swafer for Congress wishes you and your family a happy Thanksgiving. And she is this gal right here, Darlene Swafer, America First candidate for Congress. She's endorsed by General Michael Flynn, election integrity constitutionalist, First and Second Amendment, pro-life, 1776, mom Christian, all that. So, this lady here essentially is running for Congress, and it seems to be that she is going to be partnered with Wafer, I'm guessing, in some way, shape, or form, maybe. Don't quote me on that. That is just, a speculation, because the fact that it's being, tweeted with red wafer and everything else would make me think that it has ties. So that's just my brain putting 2 and 2 together. Okay. If you have not already, this is my image. Like I said, I was talking about this before. This was the tweet that I put out. I sent that to Bud and everything, and he also he tweeted that out for me. So I appreciate that, Bud. It's all about supporting each other, right? Like I said, I'm not paid for this. I'm here to just tell everybody that I possibly can that I found a project that I believe is going to change everything, the way that crypto is operated. All that's going to be different. After this project releases, it's going to set that bar, and people are going to have to start playing up here. We're not going to be playing down here in the trenches anymore, just freaking, all out warfare. This is stupid. I don't know that I've met a single person hardly in most of these spaces that hasn't been rugged at least once in crypto. Like, it's just that prevalent. It's stupid. Why would anybody want to come over and do crypto when, by and large, I'd say the majority of us have been scammed at least once, maybe twice. Some people 5 or 6 times, easily. You'd be amazed. I bet you if people were to be honest, there are people out there that have been scammed at least 20 times, maybe 50 times, maybe 100 times, because they just throw money at every project. I'm sure that if they're that type of person and they throw money at every project, that they're probably up. Whatever they lost in rugs is nothing. There's people out there that I believe have thrown like $1 at something. You can't do it anymore. Gas prices are just too high. But back when Ethereum gas prices weren't more than $20, basically. They were like $10, $5, $1. These people were buying like $1 of a crypto for $1, and yeah, now they're millionaires. That's just, those days are gone, at least until we find a different solution to Ethereum gas prices, right? So, but yeah, there's a lot of information coming out on Twitter, but there's not really much as far as official. The closest thing I've seen would be what I retweeted here from Russell. This was just 2 hours ago. Let me refresh this, make sure, because sometimes I've had these pages up for a couple hours. So just 2 hours ago, from our family to yours and the entire wolf pack, happy Thanksgiving. Hope your bellies are full and faces hurt from laughing and enjoying time with loved ones. we have an amazing week upcoming next week. So enjoy this time away with the people closest to you. So, whenever he tweets out something like that, I mean, take it how you will, but whenever he says we're going to have an amazing week, I think we will. What do you think? So, I like it. I really like it. Other than that, guys, I don't have anything else for you. This was just an update and to get something out, essentially, since I didn't really put anything out today till now. And like I said, there's just not much information. It's a holiday here in the United States, right? Everybody is spending time with their families, and so who knows? Tomorrow might not see a whole lot as well. Through the weekend, everybody is going to be probably traveling. They traveled to get where they're at today. They're going to travel back home eventually over the weekend. So Monday, I would expect we should definitely start to get some news again. So please, guys, stop with the win this and win that crap. Stop bugging our devs. If they're on an AMA with us every day, that means that they're not being able to work hard for us and do what they, what we're asking them to do, essentially, right? What they need to do. And so please understand, these guys have how many, minutes in a day, how many seconds, how many, all that. And if you're trying to take away from it, are they going to be able to do what you're asking them to do? That's just common sense. I mean, hello, McFly. No, it's not. And so I hope that you will understand these guys are as committed as it gets as far as the team goes. And so give them your support, okay? Be patient. If you don't understand what this is and you got paper hands, I don't even pity you at this point, especially if you've watched more than one of my videos. If this is your first time watching my video, then sure, I pity the fool. But other than that, no, I don't, because you've had ample opportunity to do your own research into this project, especially if you are into crypto. If you're one of these people like, oh yeah, this project's gonna do so much better, blah blah blah, stop. Like, I don't care. I don't even look into other cryptos at this point, because I know what I've got. That's my opinion. I'm not gonna listen to anybody else's shill on any other projects, because until there's a project that has utility like Saitama does, I don't care. All my money going forward is going to be related to Saitama. Any projects related to Saitama, sure. If your project is related to Saitama, then yeah, by all means, talk. I'll listen. But beyond that, I'm done with all the FUD. I'm done with all the everything else. If it's positive and it's uplifting towards Saitama, please bring it. If it's not, then you might as well just leave it off my channels, leave it off my Twitter. I'm not going to let it fly. Like, I report all this crap as soon as it goes up. When you show that you have the mental capacity of, this freaking remote here, you have no emotional intelligence whatsoever, and you feel like you have to lash out at other people to make yourself feel better, apparently. I don't want that. Not on my channels, not on my Twitter. So I'll make sure that it's not there. And I'm sure that if you've done that more than once, you've gotten some sort of strike. And so eventually your hate and your negativity, it's not going to be out there for social media, to hurt other people, to ruin other people's days. Because we don't need that crap, man. The world's already a bad enough place. We don't need your negativity. I don't. Like, I listen to Christian music only for the very explicit purpose of it's only uplifting music. Like, only thing I listen to. Seriously. I also play guitar and help, lead worship at churches and stuff. So, but yeah, like, if you surround yourself with negativity all the time, you're probably a negative person. If you surround yourself with positive things all the time, you're probably a positive person, right? You are the company that you keep. If you keep a bunch of thieves and liars and, worse, you're probably one of them. If you keep a lot of successful, caring and compassionate people as friends, you're probably one of them. So I would recommend that you evaluate those in your life that offer value and those that are going to just bring you down to their level. Okay? That is my rant for the day. We'll call it Words of Wisdom with Vlad. All right, guys, I don't have anything else. Like I said, I just wanted to be real with you there for a moment and let you know that life is hard sometimes. If you ever need anything, please reach out to me. I'm always here. There's lots of good folks inside the Wolfpack that are willing and always ready to listen if you ever need to. So I'll get this video out to you guys. Have a great Thanksgiving. Hopefully you all are just miserably stuffed full of good food, and like Russell said, your faces hurt from laughing so much that and I hope that next week is going to be everything he said, an amazing week for us. All right. Ow!